Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Class of Heroes 2G Remaster Edition. I just noticed when reviewing my quests that the one for the One-Winged Celestia says I'm going to need a dragon amulet. I don't think I have one. I don't remember seeing one. And I don't know how to synthesize one, if that's even possible. I'm not sure if this was actually told to us in the briefing isn't the right word, but the cutscene giving us the quest, or if the quest guide is just telling us something that's going to become apparent once we find Asti again, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened the first time we found Asti. I think the quest description already told us we were going to need a Dragon God's Nostrum, even though story-wise we didn't know that ahead of time. I think that's the case. Regardless, my immediate plan is still going to be to go to the Witch's Forest, find Asti. Maybe she'll have advice on where to find a dragon amulet, although I doubt it. But that's going to be the first thing I do. And from there we'll go to Bruschetta as well, just to see if any new quests have become available there. Which, since no new quests were available at Panini, seems unlikely, but no harm in checking. And I guess everywhere we go, we'll see if they're selling a dragon amulet. I could see that either being an accessory or in this category, because this category seems to have quite a bit of quest items. I do not see one here, so that would appear to be a no. I don't think it would fall under this category at all, or this one, though I'm not sure. So it appears they don't sell one here. Alright, onward. Once again, the Witch's Forest is huge, and who knows where Asti might be hiding out here. So I'm just kind of going to explore. I guess explore is not really the right word, because we've already 100%ed all the maps here, so investigate, I suppose, is a more accurate description. We'll just go from map to map, and anywhere that looks open enough to possibly have a quest event, we'll check it out. Your evasion was pointless, ridiculous lip fish. Or ambush. Your ambush was pointless. Did I say invasion? Okay. Not seeing anything here. My mind is a little scatterbrained at the moment, because I've been preparing for that big high-stakes job interview that I have. As of this recording, it's tomorrow. By the time you watch this, it will be a couple months in the past, or, well, maybe about a month and a half, I guess. And so the outcome will already be known. But for me, it's not. Time travel! So anyway, if I'm even more scatterbrained than normal, which is saying quite a lot, that would be the reason why. Wait a minute. Wasn't there a map that was called Black Dragon something? The Forest Dragon Lair. It seems like if we're going to encounter a dragon, somewhere called the Forest Dragon Lair seems like a pretty likely place. Maybe the map name is a hint to help us find it more easily. Okay, no quests there. Don't see anything along that long path. Get out of my way, trash mobs. I have more important things to do than deal with the likes of you, if you don't mind. I don't need to get into an encounter every single step. The encounter rate does seem tuned excessively high sometimes, it has to be said. Good lord. Please let me take more than a few steps without a pointless trash mob encounter. Alright, nothing there. Nothing there. I guess that leaves up here then. Here, nothing. Soon cats be gone. Not seeing anything there either, though. Granted, the spinning crossed sword icons are in the way a bit. But sure enough, nothing. So, seems perhaps the name was misleading. Despite being called the Forest Dragon Lair and looking for a dragon, I'm not seeing any quest icons here. A shame. Let's try somewhere else then. So we were at Signs Mark Your Trail. We hadn't fully explored the whole thing. Man, those Tsuchinokos are such a horror show. Truly a horrifying creature. I do wish there was a spell to reduce the encounter rate. That would be something I would appreciate. Or an ability. Maybe there is, and I just don't have the right class for it. That's certainly possible. But there are times when I just kind of want to look for stuff and don't want to get into fights quite so often. This is kind of one of those times. I don't feel like dealing with you scrubs. Get Blazing Fist in the face. How dare you survive and then run away? Though, granted, running away was obviously the smart thing to do. Good lord, encounter rate, please. Do you mind? Clearly it does. Okay, could be here. My goodness, I took literally one step. Get out of my face. Thank you. And that goes to Bruschetta. Well, we might as well. Might as well, since we're right in the neighborhood, see if there's any quests there. I'm guessing not, but you never know. You can also sell any worthless crap we picked up. Oh, I forgot to use the life fruit. I got it, then totally forgot about it. Special use on Aisha. This should improve her hit points. Max hit points increased a lot. That appears to have been a complete lie. It was 104 before, and it's still 104. Is that item bugged then? Oh, never mind. It went up by 5. It's 109 now. I just couldn't tell on her bar there, because the bar doesn't look like it changed at all on this screen. Maybe that's the bug. Okay, or it's just that the difference was so tiny it's just not really visible. Anyway, it did work, and by her standards, an increase of 5 is actually kind of substantial, so... Ooh, gold. Gold is great. We definitely don't want to sell that. Gold is a pretty important synthesis item. As long as we're here, is there anything interesting? A lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. That doesn't mean any of it's interesting, but there is a lot of it. Any dragon amulets? Again, I highly doubt that it would be in this category. Oh, I can just buy a soul mass here. Alright, we'll be able to complete that quest. Nice. That's one quest down, at least. No dragon amulets, so... Okay. Go ahead and rest up Seraphi. Ah, yeah, the super classy dorm. It actually looks like a pleasant place to live. That's such a bizarre concept, a nice dorm. Alright, let's confirm that there's no quests available. Alright, as I thought. I'm kind of tempted to just go straight back to Crostini to turn in the Soul Mass quest, but no, we can do that anytime. Now that we have the 5 Soul Masses, I don't think we really need to be in a hurry about it. I don't think that would be the most efficient use of our time. I don't think there's anything taking me to the... Never mind, there is something taking me to the path to the ruins. It's right here. Okay, I'm glad I double-checked. Let's go there, as long as we're here. So this is another one where we've 100%ed it. However, she did say... She talked about the ancient machine a lot, which was here, a place that abandoned. Oh, there is a place called a place that abandoned. Wasn't I complaining that there was nowhere called that, and yet there was a path that led to it? I appear to have been a complete liar, and people were probably facepalming like, what are you talking about, Dr. J? It's literally right here. Well, I derp sometimes. I think we all are familiar with this. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, because she was talking about this machine so much, sure enough, I kind of thought that the quest might be on this map. Oh wait, did I get an interesting thing? I went through it so fast. Warrior Rage. Okay. I saw that it was Warrior R something. But anyway, let's make a save here. Okay.
Yo,
Hey, Ruote. I still don't know why you think this has anything to do with the ultimate sword. Are you sure you're qualified as an expert in this kind of thing, Ruote? I don't know that your word means much, no offense. A grave? I mean, it looks awfully magical to just be like a grave marker. Those highly advanced ancient civilizations had a tendency to do that. Often they destroyed themselves through their own hubris. To bring back the dead? Okay, yep. Okay, fair enough. They were pursuing earthly immortality.
時を超え、後の時代に復活するための箱舟のはずなんだ。
Okay, sure, I'll buy that. I feel like you're jumping to an awful lot of conclusions, though, Ruote. Like, why do you think this? It's a cool theory. What's your basis?
悪いな。どれもこれも古い文献から読み解いた俺独自の見解だ。
Okay, so you came to that conclusion based on researching old texts? At least you're basing it on something, then.
本当にこれが何だったかなんて、今となっちゃ知るすべはねえ。残念な話だがよ。ともかく、見当違いだったみてえだな。動かねえんじゃ事件とも関係はなさそうだ。戻ろう。
Are you sure about that? I feel like you're jumping to a lot of conclusions, Ruote.
なんだこれは壁
Oh. Oh, that's fairly horrifying. So, are these the souls that were sealed in this ancient grave, as you called it? Or ark? Well, let's put up the wall. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to focus. That's incredibly frustrating. That's incredibly frustrating. Gosh dang it. Ugh. Whatever. I have multiple times talked about Seraphi using her focus and have yet to actually properly test it out. Let's do that now. So much powering up. Ooh, Dark Bolt. Alright, good that the barrier absorbed it. Let's unleash some Fierce Slashes. Maybe another Omni Sight. Okay. So if this only works for one turn, and it doubles both the power and the mana point usage, then I don't understand the point of it. I don't understand how, in terms of mana efficiency or damage-wise, that would be better than just casting a spell every turn. But if the Amplify lasts multiple turns, then I see the benefit. Well, let's find out. Anyway, if it hit me with a Dark Aligned spell, then let's try Holy Align. Hit it with Gleam. Put up the Magic Barrier. Okay, that was great damage. As usual, amazing damage from Candy. Because dual-wielding a Scythe and a Nunchuck is ridiculous. We're still missing it, so more Omni Sight is not a bad idea. Alright, go ahead and focus. Yet another Omni Sight. Okay. Maybe it more than doubles the damage. She did what, 250 something? What if I just hit it with a regular Gleam? See how much damage that does. It really does. Just, what is even the point of that? Does anybody watching know what the point of that is? I mean, I won't see your comment for over a month. I'll probably be done with the playthrough by the time I see your comment. But I don't understand the point of that ability for the reasons I just explained. It seems totally pointless. Anyway, let's hit it with more Fierce Slashes. And we've Omni-Sighted as much as we could. You just keep gleaming it. I guess maybe one reason it could be useful is if the enemy has fixed damage resistance. Then having the damage resistance only apply to one double-powered spell would reduce the damage by less than applying it to two normal-powered spells. That is the one way I can see that ability actually being useful. So I'll try it again. Nice, we knocked it out. Okay, it somehow evaded anyway. It's quite evasive. This Sealed Souls. I didn't... It's stunned. Why did I summon a Magic Barrier? That was dumb. Okay, that did do more than twice as much damage. It was not 250 something, it was 275. So it actually does increase your total damage output after all. That's good to know. Let's put up another impenetrable wall. Very carefully choose Fierce Slash this time and not Run. Okay, yeah, so it's not worthless. The benefit doesn't appear to be huge, but there is a benefit. Okay, we killed it. Interesting.
驚いた。やっぱりこの装置は。
So were you just watching while we did that, Ruote, or can we assume that story-wise you were helping us fight and the game's mechanics just, you know, don't support that? I'll go with that. I don't want to believe Ruote would just sit there with his thumb up his butt watching us in that fight.
どうやらもう壁もなくなってるみたいだな。俺はしばらくここに残る。悪いけど、お前らは学園に戻ってこのことを伝えてくれ。
Okay.
やっと見つけたよ、兄さん。
Really?
これを使えば最強の剣が。
You know more than you're letting on, Ruote, because based on what we know, there's no way to draw a connection between the strongest sword and what just happened. You know more than you're telling us. I don't like people holding out on me, Ruote. Aren't we friends? I feel like you could let me in on whatever it is. Alright, well, we completed that. I don't think we have any other business here at the path to the ruins, so back to Bruschetta. Now we have 2 things to turn in at Crostini. Let's just make sure that didn't open up a quest here or anything. Again, I doubt it. But it's good to check, as long as you're here. Okay, time to continue searching the Witch's Forest for Asti and her ridiculous black dragon pet. I don't think I checked there. I feel like there might have already been a quest there, but I'm not sure. Maybe there wasn't. Anyway, it's an empty 3x3 room. Okay, what do you know? We found them. Beautiful. Always check those empty 3x3 rooms. Right, Dory, that was its name. Of course, Asti, you're pretty adorable. Your dragon makes ridiculous noises. Mm-hmm. Well, that doesn't sound good. A dragon amulet. Subject verb agreement, Asti. Subject verb agreement. Such ridiculous noises. I'm fist pumping. I'm so glad that it's telling me where to find that. So now I have multiple things to do at Granita Snowfield. Well, sure, because you're nice and cute. And I'm a sucker. Okay. Will do, Asti. I'm actually going to head back to Crostini now and turn in the 2 quests we've got. Alright, so now we have multiple roads leading to Granita Snowfield, or whatever it was called. Why did I do that? That was dumb. Where I meant to go was... oh well, it's only a few steps away. Here, because we can insta-teleport back. Alright, let's turn in these quests. Okay, neither of these, though. I guess we go to the office to turn these in. Yes. Let's do Vese Report 2 first. Vese, your credibility really crumbles when we take quests from you. Is that what you call sleeping on the job? You're so weird, Vese.
幸せです。それでは研究結果を発表します。
Alright, so what ridiculous, nonsensical conclusion have you come to this time?
それは
We even get a drum roll.
根性です。
I mean, that's not really any different from motivation. Yes, dumbfounded.
腑に落ちませんか？私も未だに信じられません。ですが私の実験ではそう示しているのです。
I mean, it's pretty much the same reason as last time. For the sake of the gag, I was hoping it would be something equally ridiculous but a little more different.
もちろん別に睡魔に勝てなくて適当なことを言っているとかでもありません。
Certainly not. A suspiciously specific denial, Vese.
何事も気合と根性が必要ということですね。
I see.
もしブレスを受けたら多少大げさにリアクションを取ってあげましょうね。
Why?
これでこの研究は一区切りつきました。ありがとうございます。また何かお手伝いを頼むことになったらよろしくお願いします。では私は睡眠をとってきます。
Doitashimashite, Vese sensei,
お
sayonara,
やすみなさい。
oyasumi. We got a Himiko talisman. And once again, it learned that Vese is just as weird as all the other faculty here. Even if sometimes it doesn't seem like it. So what's this Himiko talisman? Okay, it's not really all that special. Well, that was what it was. Okay, let's turn in this other one.
君たちよくやってくれた。
生徒たちも全員無事でした。しかし結局あの装置は何だったのでしょう。なぜ生徒たちを取り込んでいたのでしょうか。なぜかしら。
まあ良いではないか。生徒たちも無事に戻ってきたし、これ以上喜ばしいことはない。装置については今後とも調査を続けることにしよう。いや本当に君たちのおかげじゃよ。さあ報酬を受け取っておくれ。
So what is a Benten Maru? I think Maru means ball? Am I remembering that correctly? It's water element. It doesn't look great. It does give Thief Plus. It's only short range though. So even if I... Oh, also, a ranger can't use it. It's for ninjas and kunoichi, or samurai and ninjas, rather, I think. So theoretically, Grum could use it. But he has no reason to, because it's not really a good weapon. Yeah, it doesn't seem amazing. I wonder how much it sells for. Not much, kind of confirming that it's not very good. Let's put some stuff in storage. And rest Seraphi. There we go. I guess there's no reason not to put this stuff in storage too. Okay. Let's just check real quick to see if new quests appeared. I'm guessing not. Oh, never mind. This is why we check. Some new quests appeared. Looks like 3 of them even. Wow, okay. Next council president. I need a negotiator, a really good one. Come to Olive for details. Okay. I was thinking we were going to set out for the snowfield next, but it looks like the rest of this episode is going to be accepting quests.
次期生徒会長を狙え。ね、これまた私の依頼なんだよね。
Uh-huh.
私自身は全く生徒会長になんて興味はないんだけど、ジェラートに
次期生徒会長の座は渡さないわ
とか言われちゃって。
That was an incredibly good impression of Gelato. I feel like you would make a better Gelato than Gelato does.
なんだか ノリで私も生徒会長に立候補するって宣言しちゃったのよね。
You're very impulsive, Olive.
ちょっと私だってしたくて喧嘩してるわけじゃないんだよ。
Haha.
いつぞやのパターンなんだけど、
You and Gelato sure are classic frenemies.
また3対3で勝負して勝った方が立候補しようって話になっちゃってさ。
Why do we determine it like this?
今回に限っては勝っちゃうと生徒会長に立候補しなきゃいけなくなるじゃない。
Although honestly, compared to how real-life candidate selection processes work, I guess this isn't any worse than those.
だから君たちが私の代わりにジェラートたちと戦って私にその意思がないって伝えてほしいのよ。
Wait, what? Can't you just tell her that yourself? Just withdraw then.
ジェラートたちは魔女の森の誰もが惑わされる樹海 X05Y13 で待ってるはずだから。
Thank you for telling me the exact location. I really appreciate that. Just in case the quest description doesn't, I'm gonna write that down. By which I mean type it. Okay, it's in Witch's Forest. Bewitching Tree C at 513. Okay. Thank you, Olive.
必ず3人で向かってね。それじゃ今回もよろしくね。
Yoroshiku ne. Olive, do your own dirty work. Alright, next is A Teacher's Past, also posted by... Oh my gosh, Olive. You're trying to help us with your inappropriate crush on Dante-sensei. I see. I see how... Just from the quest description, she thinks he has some romantic, tragic backstory, and she wants to figure out what it is. This is called snooping. Or spying. Or even stalking, Olive.
先生の過去ね。これ私からの依頼なんだよね。ダンテ先生のあの冷たい態度には理由があると思うのよ。けど直接聞いたってねえ。そこで思念の筒っていう道具を使って先生の記憶、思い出を見てみようと思うの。
Wait, didn't I find one of those? I think I found one of those.
ねえお願い、一生に一度の頼みだと思って。
This is incredibly unethical, but I'm gonna do it because I'm a quest
こ
completionist.
の通り。
This is such an invasion of Dante-sensei's privacy. Oh my gosh. There is one and only one reason I'm accepting this request, Olive. A death white.
ゾンビパウダーね。
Why do you want zombie powder, Pane-sensei?
パーネ先生からの依頼なんだけど、怪獣を研究してるパーネ先生がどうしてゾンビパウダーなんて探してるのかしら。ゾンビパウダーは知ってる？
I mean, I can make a guess based on its name.
死者を蘇らせるものだと誤解されがちだけど、実際は生きてる人に使うものなのよね。
Why would anyone want zombie powder used on
ゾ
them?
ンビパウダーを振りかけられた人は自我を失い、命令に従う怪物に変化するっていう。
Okay, so it's not that you would want it used on you. You would use it on someone else if you were an unethical scumbag.
だから君たちも扱いには十分に注意した方がいいと思うよ。
That sounds wise. Also, Pane-sensei, it's making me suspicious of you that you want
パー
this.
ネ先生は職員室にいると思うわ。頑張ってね。
I've been suspicious of her from the start because she's much too sweet. I still don't remember what the ultimate plot of this game is. We're getting hints of it with all this Strega stuff and now that ancient machine that is apparently some kind of grave/immortality device. But I still don't remember how it all ties together. Or the ultimate sword for that matter. Which, you know, in a way makes it more interesting for me because it's kind of fresh. It's like I'm experiencing it for the first time again. Anyway, Pane-sensei, what unethical thing is going on here?
ようこそ皆さん。オリーブさんから話は聞いていますよ。いつも私の依頼を受けてくれてありがとう。今回皆さんにはカッサータ砂漠にあるというゾンビパウダーを探してきてもらいたいの。
I wish I could believe that you're as sweet as you seem, Pane-sensei.
ゾンビパウダーの成分を研究して私の専門分野である怪獣技術に応用することが目的なのですが、
I mean, that sounds credible.
ゾンビパウダーはアンデッドのデスワイトからしか採取できないのです。
So do we have to go in the tomb?
デスワイトは別名死者の王。大変な強敵です。決して無理はしないでください。よろしくお願いしますね。
Okay. So, do I have any tube of thoughts in storage? I swear that I got some of those. I think I did. But I might have just sold it. Not seeing it here in storage. Let's check the quest. The quest might say it's called something different. And tell Gelato what olive things. Good proofreading, guys. Okay, this also says Tube of Thought. Huh. Well, if I sold it here, it might be at the store. But I might have sold it somewhere else. Maybe bruschetta? I swear that I had one. I seem to remember I commented on what a weird name it was, right? I think that happened. Maybe I saw it for sale somewhere. I don't know. We'll keep an eye out, I guess, because I'm not seeing it. Yeah, don't see it. Okay. Well, we're going to call it an episode there, now that we acquired a whole bunch of new quests. So we have more destinations. Let me review what they are again real quick. So the Witch's Forest, Find a Tube of Thought, the Desert, and the Snowfield. 2 things taking us to the Snowfield. Okay. Well, all that coming up in the next episode then. I'll see you then.